I mean, there were so many things that drew me to the role from day one, from my experience of watching Band of Brothers as a young kid, and the kind of effect it had on me then, to the names attached, from Steven Spielberg to Tom Hanks to Gary Gertzman to Apple to all the amazing cast. So it was kind of a no-brainer, and I was just excited to audition for it in the first place. And then when I got the role, I was over the moon. I didn't know a load about the 100th Bomb Group in particular, so it was kind of eye-opening, and to get thrown into boot camp for 2.5 weeks and really like learn so many intricate details into what it takes to fly these bombing planes and the different jobs, like as a mechanic, to understand like what the mechanics had to do and what the navigators had to do. I learned so much, and throughout the process, I'd say more than anything, it was really just putting yourself into the shoes of these young men and trying to relate and understand like what you'd fight for, and when you were put into that position, like how you kind of have to stand up for what's right. I did. I was lucky enough to be one of the ones that I'd like to say got pretty close with Ken Lemmons' family, and it initially happened just before filming. There was like a 100th Bomb Group kind of Facebook group, and one of my friends sent me a picture of the daughter of Ken Lemmons, had posted a photo of me saying, "He's playing my dad, how amazing." And I reached out to her, and we had a really like great kind of dialogue throughout filming, where she would send me letters from her dad and photos from her dad, and kind of just like, more than anything, the belief she gave me and the support I had kind of just made me feel really free to be able to tell his story and to tell their family story. And then when I met them at the premiere, it was like an incredible full circle moment. It was really emotional, and to just like meet them and to know that I'd been so close to the story of their father and what he did for everyone was incredible. Playing Ken Lemmons, I realized very quickly that I was very lucky to be telling the story from a different point of view, from the ground crew, from the people that weren't flying the missions, but the people that were working night and day to make sure that these flying fortresses could fly and could get up the next day. And with that comes a kind of different type of mentality. Like, you're losing friends, you're seeing these people come back through trauma and tragedy, and although you're not directly involved, you're still being affected in a lot of the way. And I kind of felt like I was the audience's eyes, and that you kind of see the story of these pilots through the mechanics. So I really wanted to kind of just to bring a kind of sense of groundness to the role, and throughout that to show how, in the book that I wrote, that Ken Lemmons wrote, he speaks about throughout the war how he felt he didn't want to get as close to the pilots as the war went on, because the closer you got to them, the more it hurt when they didn't make it back. It's been amazing. It's been so it's been really heartwarming to have people reach out who have had direct family members or friends in World War II or in current wars or in war in general, and to be able to tell the story of the men that gave their lives and supported the world in a time which it needed that positivity and that belief is something that I think it's really important. It's never been just a series for me. It's been about telling this story and to really bring it to life. Yeah.